What's going on, everybody? Jeremy D here, back again, and today I'm bringing you a little video about my Blue Snowball. This one right here. I purchased this online from, I think it was Adorama or someplace. Got a really good deal on it. I think normally they're like 60, 70 bucks. I think I only paid like 40 some bucks for it. I'm not sure if it's a knockoff or it's a real thing. It looked like the real thing, came in the real package, but today I went to unplug the USB cord to throw it in my bag and bring it to work with me, and it ripped the entire guts out of the inside of this thing, and I had to fix it. So I just want to go real quick through and show you guys what I did or what broke, and maybe it'll help somebody out sometime. Probably gonna have to have some soldering skills to pull this off, but it wasn't too hard to do. So I'll just go over it real quick with you. Hope y'all enjoy. If you do, leave a like. Thanks for watching. So basically, as you can see in the picture here, there is basically all the guts pulled out the back. Now, from what I can tell, the only thing that holds this in is the two little tabs where the two outside wires attach. And other than that, there's nothing that you can do to keep this thing from coming out. They don't really glue it. It doesn't appear. There's no other fastening method. So I just want to give you a word of caution. And once you plug this thing in, don't unplug it again. It will just cause you more havoc than it's worth. So basically, what I had to do was I had to remove the tape from around the outside edge here so that I could remove these screws to pull the two halves apart. And real straightforward to do, just like any other electronic device. There's a front half cover and a back half cover. There are no clips in there that you have to fight to get it apart, so it shouldn't be any big deal there. But once you pull it apart, there's three different layers inside. There's the microphone piece and the circuit board, and then, well, I guess it'd be four pieces counting the other two halves. But so you want to pull all that out and be real careful. The wires are really short coming from the inside, so I had to extend one of the wires, as you can see here in this video clip it's playing. Basically, I had to extend the wire and so that I could reattach it to that point down there at the bottom. Now, I wasn't sure if the connector was back or got placed back in the right way, but I did verify that later. So I kind of put it together, tested it, and then took it back apart, and then re-glued the back half, the back piece in. But basically, if you look inside this, if you look at this picture here, it's kind of hard to tell. You can see the prongs are kind of sprung up a little bit. This will be okay as long as they're not sprung up too far, and you can kind of take a screwdriver and stick in the end and bring those back down. Just don't push them too hard because it will flatten them out, and then they won't make contact and it won't work. So if you look on this picture here, the very first picture, the way that you want to have the prongs oriented, if they happen to pull out of the connector as well, is you want this little extra space on the connector here at the top to be on the top side. So when you insert the prongs, they're in the right position. I don't know if this matters or not, but just want to make sure that everything goes back the way that it came apart. So if you look at that little piece right there, like I say, the piece that there's more white and a couple little lines inside of it there, you just want that to be pointing at the top. Press that back in. Make sure you throw some super glue on that. What I used was the instant adhesive from Loctite. I think it's 601. Yeah, 601. And basically you just want to put a couple drops on that, push it in, and then push the USB portion of it back inside the head of the Blue Snowball with some glue on it as well. Then once you get that in there, you can resolder the attachment point to the edge of the, depending on which side breaks. Mine just happened to break on one side, thankfully, so I only had to fix the one side. But reached down in there, dabbed a little solder, got it reattached, and then slid some shrink tubing back over top of it and sealed it up. So basically, that's what I went through to get this thing together. Just be real careful if you're going to attempt to do this if you break it. And like I say, I highly recommend you just leave the USB cable in. It's a very, very good microphone. It gets really good sound, as you can hopefully tell. And beyond that, that's all I got for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.